just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see you're my delight? Lady, I just feel like I won't get you out of my mind. I feel love for the first time, and I know that it's true. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Give me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right. Lady, I just feel like I feel love for the first time. Lady, hear me tonight. Can't you see you're my delight?
Feel my arms holding on so tight just when you need it most. Feel the freedom of being careless, just being in love. Everything will be alright through the darkness, through the night. No fear anymore. No fear anymore. No fear anymore. Why the smile on your face? Don't fake it. You don't have to pretend. What a fear in your eyes will make it. Just take a chance. The thing that haunts you, leave it behind you. The ones that love you, let them guide you. Everything will be alright through the darkness, through the night. No fear anymore. No fear anymore. No fear anymore.
Welcome, everybody. We are really glad you are here with us this afternoon, getting ready for some awesome Rocket League here between two epic teams coming up here. LBJ then facing off against another couple teams. Here we got James Monroe, Sky Blue taking on Achieve Charter Middle School in California, and then JMMS Titanium White taking on Sundale, California. So 3 matches, 3 different teams, 3 sets of different players. It's going to be pretty pretty diverse, pretty good action-packed hour and a half here at Game, and stick with us. It's going to be a fun evening. Good to have you chat. Keep it active. Check. Good to hear from you. I played Apex for a bit. I got my first win, and I haven't played in a while, but it looks pretty good lately.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make out, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you.
Welcome, folks. You're in the right place here. James Monroe Esports taking on 3 awesome teams here across the Southwest. LBJ Middle School on the west side. Achieve Charter Middle School happening at the same time. We'll be jumping back and forth. And then Sundale in California at 4:45, 15 minutes away from our start date in about 8 minutes from now. Good to see the chat ripping. Make sure you keep those comments supportive. Make sure you're happy. Make sure we're celebrating the fact that Esports now is here on the west side of APS doing some cool stuff here. Hoping to get other middle schools involved like Taylor and Tony Hillerman and any school you can think of nearby. Say that again, buddy. Who's they? I don't know. You're on the stream right now. Let me. You want to write me your question?
lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you.
All right, folks, we are getting ready for our first match here. This is going to be some exciting stuff. Super pumped to have you, and this is what it's going to be all about. Let's see here. We're going to jump into things here as we get the other team in the right spot. We are going to be starting off today with an awesome match here for LBJ taking on their neighborhood friend here, just about, I don't know, a couple miles away, I would say. School's pretty close to each other, so this should be pretty cool. And I even went to LBJ growing up, so this should be one heck of a match. We're going to wait for LBJ to get in here, and we will get things started momentarily. Hopefully you're doing all right there. That's that time. We're going to get started here. It's finally time. Rocket League at its very best. We're going to get James Monroe taking on LBJ, and we are going to get things underway. Let's get it going. Good luck to both squads. This should be pretty epic here. A lot to prove and a lot to show. All right. We are all good to go. Good luck. And we're off. Game number 1. Best of 5 here so far. And we have multiple games to play. Let's get to it. We're off. And early goal there by Weslow, getting a awesome piece of it. Great job there by the Raptors to put that one away. And we're going to get right to business here. making sure our audio is in check. And it's 1-0 here so far. LBJ taking on James Monroe Middle School, West Side neighbors, and this should be an epic game. Glad you're with us here this afternoon. Coco tries to shoot it up to the side, getting a chance at it. Going to be shot to the side and out. Sid Burry trying to get there, passes it in, and Art Money does get a chance. And it's tossed back out. James Monroe trying to keep up with the pace of LBJ, getting acquainted with each other. First time in history these two teams have met. Wesley goes into the corner upside down, trying to figure out how to get back for Sid. Sid does. Wondering what the comms are like here for both of these squads as they're trying to communicate with each other. All of them are in different households virtually. Pretty amazing. And we're off. Breadknot in and out of the party. Thorkin 27 joins. Getting a lot of info here. Coco trying to get it in. This is going to be a tight game as John does try and thread the needle out to the side. Doesn't quite get it out there like he wants. And we're jumping. Sid Burry tries to get an aerial. Doesn't. No scope. Mason gets a chance. Played Rocket League with No Scope Mason before. I know that name. This is great to see. No Scope on the other side of the pitch. Coco tries to direct it to mid, does. Gonna be back down. Has the Fortnite skin for the Octane. Tries to get a touch, does, and it's gonna be an equalizer as LBJ ties it up in game 1 with 2.5 minutes in. And here we go. Thanks for tuning in here. If you're having a good time, let us know in the chat. How does it sound? How's the mic? How's the music? How's everything? We want to know. We want to make it sound good for you. Great for having everybody here in the chat. GG's. Let's get going here. Sid Burry thinking about it. And Sid Fury does get a chance to thread the needle right there. All right, 2-1 here, and a swift comeback. And put into the middle. Sid Burry gets a chance to take the pass right out the corner, redirected by John. Takes that shot. Sid Burry gets the nose of that and tips it down in to make it 3-1. So far, so good. And people in the chat going for orange. Orange, LBJ Middle School. Blue, James Monroe. And both these squads, like I said, very evenly matched, very close together. They are what you would call in the educational world statistical peers. So we are going to really enjoy this match. A lot of these kids are our neighbors and go to the same grocery store. So we play teams from all over the world. So it's nice to share a little bit of commonality from time to time. And you couldn't have a better sharing of that with a school than I think LBJ down the road. So James Monroe trying to put another one on the board. Sid Fury not able to get it. Coco going to get a chance to direct that out. Does get a nice jump boost right off of that and out into the corner. LBJ controlling, the ball and the momentum, but not able to necessarily capitalize just yet in game number 1. A lot of game left, though, to tie it up, and we're just going to see what happens. Coco trying to answer with some of that offense we're talking about, and there's going to be a possible shot on net, redirected out by Sid Fury. Beautiful read there by the Raptors. And Sid Fury takes the defensive opportunity into an offensive one. And that's going to make it 4-1 here. Game number 1, LBJ taking on James Monroe. multiple games going on here this afternoon. Sundale and Achieve Charter Middle School also in the works. John taking it to the side. Playing very passively. Sidbury waits. Sidbury misses. Players are rotating, not looking like they're the most organized. All three Raptors actually crash into each other. No scope Mason going to be thinking about how to take this as an opportunity. And we are back into it. Coco, almost a chance to put it in. No scope Mason almost there, not able to either. And with a couple seconds down, both teams are going to be looking at this game, thinking about how this is going to change for game number 2. Good to have you so far. Let's get some love in the chat. Let me know who you're going for. We got chance here for Westlow. What a save, what a game. Great there play by LBJ, who came out really strong, and Coco playing very well. Happy to see that as well. All right, we just have about, 10 seconds remaining. Something to think about here. We'd like to see GG money there on LBJ, put a little bit more points up on the board. However, I'll say with 2 shots and 68 points, you don't need many points up on the scoreboard to make it really onto the game chart. So all you got to do is just make a difference where it counts. It doesn't always matter. Let's just see what we can get into. Game number 2, let's go. LBJ. James Monroe. All right, 15 seconds into game number 2, and we're back into it. Pretty tense here, 30 seconds. And Coco finds a way to respond and takes the early lead. LBJ taking the opportunity and puts it in. All right. Players chasing it down, thinking about what to do. Both players kind of feeling each other out. I mean, really, this is a matter of how are you going to approach what you know based off of game 1. And so far, LBJ has found a way to respond. Sid Fury does, and puts that one away to make that a 1-2 game. A lot of goals happening here. It's going to be one of those pretty early scoring games. And, oh my gosh, off to the side. It might be a nice opportunity for Severka, not going to be able to get in there. And it's going to be pushed in, and Sid Murray gets a chance to tie it up. Purple Hand Heart out, and it's going to be another nail biter as we're about halfway into this game. Sid Murray, Landon, takes it and gets a chance just to really, I would say, take the opportunity of force there. A lot of momentum shift here in the last, I would say, 30 seconds as James Monroe trying to apply a little bit more pressure in the central area here. But let's see if they can control the sides. Here goes Sid trying. Comes off the ceiling. Does not able to handle that. Going down. No scope Mason trying to make a move. Does. And we're out and about. And we're going for it. Sid Fury into the corner. No scope trying to do something about it. And Sid Fury almost there. Sid Fury getting a piece. It goes wide. A lot of action right now as No Scope tries to gain control but not able to gain possession. And Sid Fury gonna launch that one and uncontrollable. Coco shoots it to the side. There is commotion and activity. Sid trying to go up. And Coco almost there. Coco pushing it out to the side. And the play is brought to the middle. Players using their break a little bit more now as they have different options. And Westlow comes back in the final minute. Gets a chance to put that one short side. Great job by Westlow. Coco misses that one, potentially maybe on purpose. John tries to go up. James Monroe in blue takes it up to the middle. LBJ pushes it out to the side. Going to try and control this one again. Doesn't get past Sid Fury, but Coco does break it out. Sid returning on the loop to rotate. Players on James Monroe hit each other. Unfortunately, not enough communication. John thinking about pressing. Misses, and there's a double commit there. No scope, gets an opportunity, pops it up. And it's going to be a tricky one, and Sid Fury does get a chance to get a piece of that with the car coming up. And Sid trying to control that right side, gets a good bounce, and Sid Fury going to get a chance to pass that to Sid Fury. And here we are. Could have been one or the other, but it happened this way. Good to have you in chat. Let us know how you're there. Who's your favorite player so far? How's it going? How's it feel to have an esports team at your school? Sid Fury flying up, trying to make something. No scope, pushes it to the side. Sid Fury, one more chance, keeping it up at 0 is the rule. Is it going to be able to be withheld today? Is there a goal in the future? There is. Coco puts it in. Wonderfully done at the 0-second mark. That's how you play Rocket League. LBJ with some fashion, making it a very close game going into game 3 in a best of 5. And honestly, the way this game gone, it could be that we just end up seeing a best of 5 as LBJ could be on the come up here. Like what I'm seeing, No Scope Mason 36, Cervica 388, Coco 414, leading the team again. Once again, 2 goals, many shots. Sidbury, Sid Fury, Westlow doing a great job. Sidbury with 5 shots. Great job. They're going to save that one, and we'll call it LBJ Day. Great. LBJ Day. And we'll just enjoy it. We'll enjoy it later and celebrate. All right, last second goals are always fun to watch. Great job on Coco to keep that ball up to get that last second goal. We're jumping in game 3, best of 5, James Monroe versus LBJ. And neighborhood friends going to battle here over a game that we can all just mutually agree is just fun to watch. Rocket League, and here we go. Game 3 of 5. John hitting up No Scope Mason. I have not played with No Scope Mason since my PlayStation days in Rocket League, and that's where it all started. I really appreciated it from there. And Sid Fury getting a chance to use the break. And that's going to be the difference between gas, break, everybody frantically going for it. Sid Fury fakes. Art flies. Sid Fury comes in back up. Wesley's coming in out of nowhere. I don't know what he was doing. All right, and you know what? With 12 seconds to go, it's going to be a high-scoring game. I can see that. And this could be an LBJ goal as they come up. Archie, no scope, trying, gets bumped by John. And taking a look at this, there is a little bit of a different pattern emerging here in the styles. We're seeing LBJ a little bit more aggressive as you see Art pushing into the middle, trying to make plays happen instead of waiting for them to, I guess, occur, if you will. John going to try and control it, not towards his net, but away, and that's going to be a great pass by Art as he comes off the ceiling to just give it away, unfortunately, to Sid Fury. Art to the side. John backflips. Beautiful play. John unable to handle it. And Art G from LBJ delivers with a powerhouse hit right in the middle between the 2 James Monroe defenders and ties it up for LBJ. Poggers in the chat, indeed. Great play by LBJ. And we're about a minute and 1 second in, and it is going to be a close game. Coyotes need this one to keep this best of 5 alive. Coyotes so far, I believe, 2-2 this season. And their debut into the Western Regional Middle School Esports Conference has been awesome. Very happy to see this team develop. I certainly have a lot of pride. I know my orange handprint is upstairs and right above, the doorway is there. And I always think about LBJ and what a great school it was. It still is back when I was going there, and just how great it is now with the teachers and everything that they're doing. So shout out to their media program. Shout out to the library staff and everybody out there supporting everything that we're doing here today. Coco not in the match. Hoping, yes, there's rotations here. Good to see you. And Pedro, Xavier, Pog, not Pog. Sid Fury says otherwise. Takes it in and tries it. Love to see the comments in the chat. Great to have your participation all the time. Let's get into it. Oh, John trying to thread the needle, but then bumps his teammate in anger. LBJ looking to get in there. Sid Fury not able to get there in time. Sid Fury able to get just enough to get back on boost. And LBJ honestly coming back and able to get this momentum on their side. It's almost like they have unlimited boost on their side. LBJ playing, grab that boost too. take another look at this. Sid Fury trying to cut, and no scope Mason unfortunately deflects that one in after a good attempt to save that. LBJ wanting to take that one back here for a second. Unfortunately, no scope, just getting the wrong piece of it there. Getting a change here by players, and we are seeing RG Money get in there. It's a fake. And it's a snipe by No Scope Mason to keep LBJ right on the Raptors' heels. Coyotes, Raptors, what a shot indeed by No Scope, taking it to the top. LBJ, great job. Hey, 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Anything can happen here. This is the great thing about Rocket League. You never know. And LBJ kind of taking each other out there in the corner, but a potential breakout pass by RG Money. Sid Fury coming in, and Sid Burry comes in. These names are confusing. James Monroe in blue flies up here, gets a chance, calculates that. Good shot indeed, good sportsmanship by LBJ as well. The chat looks very healthy, very friendly. Love to see these gamers respecting each other. They will most likely see each other in the playoffs. And this could be a goal here for LBJ, trying to figure out backflips, is not able to handle it, trying to get up there. John flies, everybody's missing. Sid Fury trying to get there. LBJ needs this with the minute and 40 seconds remaining to really close the gap, and it could be right here. No Scope just barely misses as we go in. Sid Fury rotating. It's been back and forth play. And just as you saw there, a beautiful save by LBJ. Really, these two teams are very close to one another. The score has kind of been indicative of such. And a shot by Sid Burry that is... I'm not sure. Let's watch the replay. Oh, kind of met it in the middle. And unfortunately, LBJ is not able to get that one right away. Great job here to LBJ so far, trying to get that third goal coming in. This could be it. Oh, and it is! No Scope Mason listens to the stream, knows I got you, LBJ. I got you. Puts the team on his back. 5-3. LBJ looking pretty good in game 3. And honestly, I mean, nobody's out of this. There's been so many goals. Already been 8 goals in 4 minutes. You do the math. This could be another. Sid Fury gets it to the side. I don't know if this could be a pass or not. No Scope gets a huge demo on the play that's going to make it an odd man rush as they break out of the Coyote zone. Mason flips underneath the ball, but it doesn't matter. RG Money gets it. Sid Fury back. 40 seconds to go. And all of a sudden, John is not able to get there in time. John going for boost. John not able to continue it, but Sid Fury thinking about how to control it. And does. LBJ puts it in, and with 24 seconds to go, chat, it is possible. LBJ, they're on a roll. Gets it in, puts it in left side, short side, sneaks it in, doesn't take the ball high, knows the right option there is to really just leave it on the ground. Most people like to jump in that instance. No Scope playing on another level. Chat really appreciating the level of play here. 14 seconds. 1 point game. 9 goals in the last 4 minutes or so. Will there be another? LBJ needs one. 5 seconds to go. A shot potentially goes wide to the middle. Nobody there quite. Is it possible? Oh, the time stops and it's not going to count. And unfortunately, with less than a second to go is what prevents this game from going on. Wow, what a game. We are going to take a second and get to another game. Holy cow, that was epic. We're going to take a look at some varsity play here. Hopefully you stick with us. We're going to be joining Sundale California versus Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we are jumping into the match, and right away things are off to a heated start. Trust off to the side, and right away as he joined the stream, it's 3-0. Great job. Raptors in full form. Awuzie gets a chance to put it in. And 4-0, a little confusion on the bench. No too many men penalties on this game. Then we're going to get started. Thank you for tuning in here, folks. Hopefully you can check out the screen and catch us up to date. Sorry, Xavier, for the delay. Coming back in, Xander going up to the wall, trying to catch it into the air, not going to miss it. Going to hit it perfectly into the side, which is going to help Xander sneak it across the goal line and out. We're back at it again there. Sorry, fans, for the screen not being perfectly ready for you all. Hopefully this is better. 4-1, Raptors taking on Sundale. LBJ thanking us for a great game. We're returning the favor. Good game to them as well. We're just happy that we have awesome allies and great people to game with. Lots. I mean, you saw the last game. I'm pretty excited to see what the future holds as well for LBJ because they're obviously pretty good already. And Super Duck. It's not. It's Sniper Duck. It's in there. And puts the first one up. All right, we're going to get a new one here, and we'll get our students a chance to get a fair game. I'm not sure what happened there. I think they were trying to make sure they had some random player join or something. So we'll make this match. We'll get everybody straight away. We'll be good. We're going to make this match here right quick. Thanks for tuning in here so far. Appreciate your patience. We're trying to make this the best we can for our players. Want to make sure they have a great experience. Always got to make sure you put the right settings on. That's the last thing we want to do is mess it up for our awesome athletes. And that's also the cool thing about having the control. Oh man, we're ready to go. Yes, let's go. Who was that guy? I don't know. Who was that guy? Let's go. Let's see what happens here. We got James Monroe taking on Sundale. Varsity versus Varsity here. If you're sticking with us, good to have you, J Bros. Good to have you, Gabriel. Good to have you, Xavier. Nice to have you on stream, Pedro. Good to have you, Mr. Savage. 2031, great to have you in the chat. Awesome to have everybody supporting this stream. Let's have some fun right now. Let's get into this next game. Hope you're happy. Let me know if you need anything here. This chat, this stream, this game, this all for you. Let's have some fun out there. Let's go. Stream snipe, indeed. Let's get into it. Can't hold us back. James Monroe. Let's go, J-Bro. Let's go. You know what? A lot of action still to be had here. But we're back in the house. Let's go. Everybody, welcome back. It's time. And here we go. We're back at it again here, folks. Good to have you. Sundale from California. No stranger to the Raptors. I would say these players, I mean, they have a lot of great players in Sundale. Honestly, I think at one point they had like 8 teams last season. They run deep. They're strong. They have a lot of great players. So it's just awesome that we get a chance to see their kind of teams develop and then see their depth, because like we only have 3 teams. And then we hear from Sundale, and we're like, oh my gosh. And we're up. Gray gets a chance to demo. Little Jacob boy getting in. And here it is, 0-1, and we are back up in this. We are going for it. Zero to 1, and the Raptors trying to take game number 2 in this meetup, as Sundale with an early goal to take away this lead. That could be, you know, a scary one to climb out of if it gets too deep. You hate to go down 2 or 3 goals in a game. That can always be very tricky. We're super happy, little Jacob boy trying to get in the mix. And gets a chance to pop it over. Trusto misses, and Greg misses. All 3 Raptors missed that, and that is going to be a big error. 1, 2, and unfortunately Raptors are going to have a tough time. Sundale beat EMS Varsity last week, so Sundale hopes to play their absolute best here in this game, hoping to take charge in what is a tough bracket. I mean, the varsity middle school bracket is challenging. We have some great squads all around, and honestly, I think that you know, you never know what team you need to beat. You know, it's like, man, they all seem tough. This is the second game, correct. I am not sure of the first game's score. Need to confirm that. Beautiful shot by Awuzie, blocked by General Apple. Great, goes up. Trust trying to get to it. Beautiful shot by Trust. Greg takes another shot. Not able to get that. General Apple taking defense on his own back, or her back. Great play here. A lot of action, a lot of challenge here for James Monroe. And Gray gets a chance to put one in. Little Jacob Boy gets another chance and puts it in. All right, here we go. All right, Gray gets a good clear out the corner. Raptors down by 2 goals in game number 2. Just getting word that Raptors took game number 1 for everybody in the audience trying to figure out what is the series at. It's 1-0 so far, Raptors. And with a minute 12, there is make it a 1-goal game, 2-3. Awuzie puts it in middle as unfortunately Sundale is unable to clear it, bounces back into the middle, and Awuzie capitalized that. Great job. And Gray gets a chance with 46 seconds to tie it up. And gets a piece of it, Trust. And Trust getting it off to the side. This is a pretty close matchup here. And Greg does get it with 9 seconds to go. We're going into what could be the final seconds that decide a match. The final mistakes, the final proper shots. Awuzie trying, doesn't, with seconds, no, does, hits the corner, there's a chance. Doesn't, goes down, overtime, game number 2. Sundale showing an amazing presence here. Awuzie tries. Gray gets a shot sideways. Awuzie once, twice. Trust gets a chance to pop it up. Might be the game ender. And it does. Trust gets a chance to aerial up from the corner and puts it left side, top shelf to take the game in overtime in game 2. What a game here. 4-3. Really happy to see Sundale taking some serious ownership of that Rocket League pitch. 642 score by General Apple. Little Jacob Boy killing it. 366. And Xander Zuno playing very well. All right, this is going to be an epic match. Hoping we get our next player in here. And just like that, we're ready to go in game number 3. Hold on to your horses here, folks. I also realized Sky Blue won their match against Achieve Charter Middle School. Sorry, we were unable to get to that one in between the LBJ showcase. But Raptors and Sky Blue with Hamsty, HK, and Thrilla performing very well. Good job. We're going to be jumping in here and enjoying game number 2. No, I'm sorry. Well, it is our second game enjoying it. It's game number 3 of the series. Raptors currently up 2-0. This is the best of 5, and if you know anything about the Varsity Rocket League, it seems to go to game 4 or 5 every time, and that's what's so exciting about the series, is to see how it develops. I know that there's a lot of interest in this match as EMS performing very well, finding themselves challenged by Sundale, and obviously Sundale has spent some big-time considerations on their offensive pressure as they are aerialing passes, they are making plays. Trust able to make his own. Raptors take an early lead in this one. 4:36 remain in game number 3, and Trust pre-jumps the back shot that eventually gets taken right back at the goalie. And we're ready to go. It's time. HK getting a chance to sub out for Owuzi. Owuzi going to football practice. Literally could not play another game, had to leave as we speak. And so here we go. General Apple. Trust off the wall to the middle. Jacob Boy trying to make it happen. HK passes it to himself. And Trust going to get a chance for a pass. Blocked by General Apple with a sick block. That was an amazing play there by the California middle school player. HK tries to push it out to the side. Trust playing control, taking leadership of this team for the first time. Excellent to see Trust, who started off this season as a gold player, now grand champ, getting in there, working at it, trying his hardest here this season to push himself. Xander passing it to General Apple, who's not able to quite handle it, but it makes it work. Game number 3. Sundale pushing. Trust to the side. General Apple. A lot of action here as Xander tries to tip it. Does. Beautiful shot attempt. Going to be an aerial as Jacob Boy easily handles that. He's like, my name's not Jacob Boy, it's Jacoby. I know. It's just my nickname for you. Going in. Trust. You know, there's a lot of back and forth backboard play. I see there's not a lot of continuing on. Good to see HK kind of fill this role as Owuzi has to back out for practice. Greg trying to make a move, and Jacoby not able to take it out, and the pressure that's applied on the left side causes little Jake just kind of, I don't really know what to do. I can kind of clear it, but the momentum of Trust is just overwhelming, and HK coming in out of nowhere once again like Wesley, looking for that final opportunity. All right, Greg puts another one away, taking the pass from HK off the backboard, shoot high, redirect low. That's what we try and teach them if you can't take the shot, in basketball, take that redirect. Plan for another touch. If not, make other plans. And so Raptors making their own. Sundale looking for goal number 1 to really kind of bring life back into their offensive plan, which I'm saying is strong right now. Hoping to see some of that shine here in game number 3. Trust gets a beautiful attempt to shoot it to the side and does. A second touch, knows to rotate, not chase. Greg pops it to the middle, knows not to go down for that. HK tries, recently just achieved champ. Very happy for HK. General Apple. Now going back to defense, does a beautiful aerial that then gets applied some awesome pressure. Great defensive play there by General Apple to keep that Raptor goal from happening. And HK getting another chance. Greg tries to shoot it off the redirect. It goes wide. Trust coming back in for another attempt. Greg does. Off the backboard, misses. HK backs up. There's a lot of rotations happening, and there seems to be a player on the ball every second or so. Trust going off to the side. Again, tries to take a redirect play after the corner bounce and goes for the demo, misses. We're going to enjoy this last minute and 30 seconds of game number 3 as Sundale hopes to show some of that offensive pressure that they've been applying in the last couple of games. HK, nice shot off to the side. Xander able to control it. Probably going to get another touch off it. Almost able to. Free falls down, controls the car. HK misses. General Apple pops it up. Could be another play to himself. Xander getting a nice image at this one. HK floating in. Beautiful pass to Greg, who then gets a redirect mid-level, which HK picks up the pass. Wonderful chemistry by the Raptors. A shot faked into a pass, redirects to the left. The rebound taken by the third man in. Sundale looking to now answer. Rocket Boys, indeed. So funny that the stream earlier, I don't know where that name came from. Mr. Savage and I were laughing as the class said, Rocket Boys is live. We're like, what? And there were 3 students in the gaming lab gaming, and for some reason the stream had labeled them Rocket Boys. I don't know, it's funny. Xander Zuno trying to make it happen. This could be a nice fancy play. And Trust able to read that rebound and again keep the ball low at times. Kind of like a shot in hockey. There's an appropriate time to shoot that puck low. Same in soccer. When is it appropriate to just really keep that trajectory down on that shot? HK's killing it. Filling in for our athletes who got to run. We have athletes doing jiu-jitsu. We have athletes doing football, soccer, baseball. We have everything this season. And you're like, all right, go to practice, go to the gym, make it all happen. This is all supposed to go with esports. Let's get it. So really honoring all our athletes, honoring Sundale and their awesome game here. Raptors going to take this one, and we're very happy to have Sundale with us this afternoon. Thank you for some great games. We're really thankful that you all had a chance to enjoy some Rocket League. Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate that.